last question for me
Yeah.
anyway. VP picks. By the time this airs, we are pre-taping this particular episode. By the time it airs later this week, by the grace of God, Donald Trump will have made his announcement. So we're just going to speculate and talk about, the ones that are out there right now. Who's your number one? Who's your bottom?
By the way, hold on. We have it. I think we have it.
We have
Do we
it.
have the answer? I think we have the answer. Vivek Ramaswamy, so proud of my friend, classmate, and fellow Southwest Ohioan today. We used to watch Bengals games in the bar in law school. It's awesome. We're now here a decade later with JD joining the strongest presidential ticket of our lifetime. He'll be an outstanding vice president, and I look forward to everything ahead for him and for our country. Why am I reading Vivek Ramaswamy's text when you work with him? That's his tweet. JD Vance. I have taken over this interview now. No, I just...
You guys will see this. The next vice president of the United States, 39. Wait a minute. Is JD Vance or Vivek Ramaswamy?
No. JD Vance is joining.
JD Vance. JD Vance. I thought it was Vivek. I thought you were reading from Vivek. Okay.
No, I have a feeling you would have heard of that one, but yeah, no.
I know, right? Like I should have known something about that. What's going on? Well, okay.
My phone had blown up. There we go.
Okay, look at that. I know we're recording right now, so we didn't see this. So this is an honest response. Look at that. Okay. Well, what do you think?
I like it.
You do? Why?
Yeah. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a solid policy guy, and I think he's a guy who would be. I mean, this is the thing with Trump on Saturday is you had to have a guy who could step in immediately and be the face of the future of America. And I think he's the right choice for that.
For me, the thought has always been less about these next 4 years and really about the next 8 years, right? Yeah. After 2028, then what? And do you feel confident that JD Vance would be able to carry the conservative movement forward?
Yeah. No, look, I will say this about the GOP. We have a hell of a farm team, right? And by farm team, I mean we have a hell of a group of people who don't vote to give more money to Ukraine. You got you got Byron Donalds, you got Tim Scott, you've got JD Vance, you've got let me think, who else do we have here? My brain's fried here.
So JD Vance voted against sending more money to Ukraine?
I believe
like
so.
him. Yeah. Like them already.
So like these are guys who would be perfect for this.
Very principled.
And if I'm wrong, people can fact check me, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay, you know what? There will be a lot of people who will be fact checking. People love to fact check, but nonetheless, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Look, I thought this was going to be 20 minutes. I'm happy to spend an hour here with you. I like you, man. Like I said, your producer reached out. It was like 2 minutes in.
It was supposed to be 20 minutes, but it's you. And how often do you get to have just real dialogue, like people just having a conversation? But I used to say to people when I was running for office, the best thing you can do for me is, yes, donate, but even better than donating towards the end of my campaign in 2022, make a brew of coffee and go talk to your neighbor. Make sure just have a dialogue. Yeah. If you see someone in the grocery store, just strike up a conversation about Kathy Barnette or about our values and our principles or how people should be voting or not, whatever the case may be. I think dialogue is so important. And having courage to wear that red hat, put your yard sign in your front yard. They used to say in the day, let your freak flag fly. Let your Trump flag fly.
Well, I'll tell you this, to add to that, the guy who makes these hats is Andy Frisella.